I've been in this world, supply chain world, for more than 25 years. And with Prana, 15 years. What I have seen over these years in supply chain is supply chain has been underrated for a long time. The attention has been more on sales, finance, and engineering. Lately, in the last few years, supply chain has gained the momentum. It has finally gotten the attention of C-level executives, well-deserved attention. That's going to change the shape of the industry. Now that it gets the attention from the top level, the problems can be changed much faster.
Supply chain transformation is something that's occurring due to many global trends. So there's lots of different things happening out there in the world. Certainly globalization, manufacturing, the trade agreements that are occurring across the world, tariffs on steel, etc. So it's really requiring these companies to think differently about how they make products. So they really have no ability to do what has been done in the past. They have to think strategically and bigger and innovate, or else they may be left behind due to their competitors. So supply chain transformation is really something that if you have a strategic thinker in the organization, they want to innovate and determine, how do I have my supply chain for the future? Not for today, not to meet the demands that I have today, but how do I meet the demands, for the next 5 to 10 years?
We're seeing a couple of macro forces going on across supply chain. So one is businesses are being disrupted greatly. I spend my time in products companies, which is consumer, retail, life sciences, and the amount of change we're seeing there, whether it's on the consumer side of everything becoming very personalized, products being developed for individual people being delivered to your house specifically. Almost something similar on the life sciences side, where you're seeing medicine that is made for a specific person rather than blockbuster drugs that are for millions of people. It's putting a tremendous strain on the supply chain in order to be able to serve a supply chain of one. So we have that happening on one side from a business perspective, and then from a digital perspective, this just rapid advance of technology and data has caused almost a separate disruption in and of itself. So you have those two things going on almost in parallel, and one of the biggest struggles we see our clients having is, how do we work on those jointly? Because you really should be. You shouldn't be tackling the problems of your business disruption without considering, how do you modernize your supply chain? How do you digitize your supply chain?
In terms of the technology and the direction of technology and digitization and all the things like blockchain and machine learning and AI and Internet of Things that executives and companies have to process and think about, there's never been a longer list. So companies today, in the world of ever-changing and challenging demands on their supply chain, have to consider how to leverage those technologies as quickly and as best as possible.
There's no doubt that the world that we live in is becoming more complex. Our drive to be more individualized or more specific to us as an individual person is causing a huge growth in the need for advanced tool sets such as Kinaxis to really consume, analyze, interpret that data for us, and get to better decisions going forward.